Yes, people, welcome to the Trafford Tunnel. It's your host, Tyrone MC here. First of all, I just want to make a small little announcement because it's about thanking you guys, the people, the viewers, the watchers, and the guests every single time. Last week, it was the first time Never a Foul had a video reach 1,000+ views. And without you guys, that wouldn't have happened, man. So big up, obviously, everyone involved. And I also want to shout out Soups and Daps, who helped me with Never a Foul and helped me with all the little bits going on in the background, as well as me being a host and presenter of the show. So yeah, man, massive achievement for us at Trafford Tunnel, and we're gonna find that positivity tonight because international break, so we're not gonna do a generic show. We're gonna get you lot involved. I'm gonna get the guests involved, and it's gonna be about picking our top 5 moments from 2000 to 2020. So it's the Manchester United show. It's Trafford Tunnel. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button. Tell people, tell your families, tell your uncles. It's positive. Lockdown. You can go in people's gardens now. So get this on even in your gardens with your drinks, man. And let's get into the show. Tonight, I am joined by the famous guys, already regulars. They know Arbiz and 15. I like that now. Cameron will be 15, so I've got to call you 15 now.
Yeah.
And you guys, just before we start the show, if anyone notices, we're 15. Look at the glow up, people. Look what Morris has done to him. He's back on the football pitch. He's dribbling past the right backs. He's got a new little light there. Fresh up the screen.
Football's back, man. We're out here.
Man, how you feeling though? All good, yeah?
Yeah. I'm good, man.
Ready. Arbiz, obviously one of the local boys. Big you up, man, every single time.
Good.
Thank you for coming on tonight. How you been, man? You all good?
Yeah, man. Bless. Little break from football, but get me. Whenever we're talking about United's past, and it's always good.
Hopefully
good.
present
Nice.
and future.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But now, thank you for joining me, man. I know this one's going to be a great show. So people, we're going to be picking our top 5 moments from 2000 to 2020. What we're going to do to make it easier for you, make it easier for us, we're going to talk of number 5s, then work it down to 4, 3, 2, and the big number 1. So I think, less of us talking. Let's get into story time, man. Let's get into Roald Dahl. It's got to be done, man. So I'm gonna go last to start us off. I think what we got to do is rotate it. So each number we're just gonna start with whoever, like, do you know what I mean? I think it's the best way. So yeah, people, make sure you tuned in to like and subscribing to Never a Foul. We're on our way to 800 subscribers. I think we're a couple off as well. So thank you again every single time. Right, guys, let's just do this, man. Let's spit the talk. Let's talk about our memories. Biz, pressure's on.
Yeah.
What?
I want to go for one, but I might just leave that for you because I know. Yeah,
No. It's not about that. Hey, you've got to come with what you think. No sentiment. No sentiment. Let's discuss number 5s, and everyone will just, get their little 2-piece in and that, man. So,
you know what? Yeah, this one is the best game I've ever been to at Old Trafford.
Okay.
Best game I've ever been to, and it meant a lot as well at the time. I'm putting them
all down on the whiteboard,
Yeah, okay. Listen, yes, I'll try getting tickets for it, rung up the ballot result and that, and they were saying, nah, you're unsuccessful. Then the woman said, hold on. There might be 2 tickets there for you. Got 2 tickets, went to the game. It's against AC Milan, semi-finals, Champions League in 2006-07. Rooney last-minute goal. Like, bro, my gosh, that atmosphere that night inside the stadium was mental. Like,
that's mad. What year was that? Because I'm trying to think. 2006.
06-07 was against players like Nesta, Gattuso, Kaká.
Yeah. Bro, you're starting at number 5.
Yeah.
That's your number 5.
That's number 5.
I thought you were going to start on something light.
Light,
No.
There's been better moments than that, but it's because we didn't go on to win the Champions League that year, so that's why it's not that big. It's big, but it's not that big. But you know what I mean? It was one of them seasons it was one of the games that for me I remember well, where it kicked on believing United could win the Champions League, and then the next season we go on to win it.
Kaká dusted up, man. Evra.
Yeah, man. Evra, Heinz.
Oh man, the Kaká show, man.
He was amazing. But second half, United came back. Scholes was on a mad thing. That assist for Rooney's first goal when he just dinked it over the defense, and then Rooney's last-minute winner. I remember just coming out the stadium, we all thought we were going to go to the final, but unfortunately, Milan just taught us a lesson in the second leg. But yeah, man, that game there was Memories.
Yeah,
Man.
that was
Memories.
mad. Big up Luke in the comments, man. Calculate his best that night. Like Jerry said, we won that. Unfortunately, lost the tie. I'm thinking as well, was that when we got done 3-0 and Gilardino scored, you know?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Like
Yeah,
they all, and the
I
Italian man
know.
were hyping him like he's the next
Yeah,
Totti and Del
innit?
Piero and all that.
Seedorf was one of that was one of his best performances for Milan that night as well. Just non-stop energy.
Number
But
5 then. So I'm putting that down.
That's
I
my
don't
number
care if people see me
5.
writing. That's what I've got to do. The AC Milan game. Mark, what you got for us, man? Number 5.
Let me start with something light. You know what, yeah? No. It's
I
like
like you two, you know.
You know what, yeah? When we won the FA Cup, Jesse Lingard scored the winner, yeah. And it was. Do you know what, yeah?
You're gonna drop that one? No.
Do you know what, yeah? It means a lot because that same day my friend got married, didn't it? So I would never. Yeah, so it was like,
bro, how mad! I said to you that could be when someone was at a wedding in the group chat.
Bro,
I knew someone would have a story like that.
Listen, yeah, flipping. I was almost late to the wedding because of that game. Like, no lie, bro, no lie. Like, and see that game, yeah. Like, it was just weird because Crystal Palace, they were just one of those weird teams, innit? Like, obviously Zaha, Balassi, and then obviously as the game went on, yeah, what's that guy? Connor Wickham. He stressed Chris Smalling, stressed him.
Got him sent off, didn't he?
Yeah, listen. Punch was good at all, yeah. And then Pardew done the little shuffle. Do you remember?
Yeah, he did.
He thought he had it in the.
And then I was thinking to myself, raw, like something weird's gonna happen today. And then obviously, Rooney. I remember watching that game. Rooney was amazing, man. Like he took the game by the scruff of the neck. I think he helped get the equaliser, innit? Because he picked up the ball.
Wait, who? Not Herrera. Who scored?
It was
Matt. Yeah.
So Rooney picks up the ball, goes past 3 or 4. I'm watching it in my suit, like my neck's all sweaty and that. I have to like loosen up one button, like, you know. I'm watching that, and then obviously Fellaini chests it and then Matt volleys it, innit? And then watching that game with 10 men, I was like, oh my goodness, like it's mad. And then Dwight Gale had that chance to finish the game, and he missed it.
Yes.
My loafers are feeling a bit tight. Like I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hey, boy, that wedding must have felt so good, man. Do you know what? I just want to quickly shout out Jerry and Arbiz. Sorry, not Jerry and Arbiz. Jerry and Suits, by the way, in the comments. And big up for you guys. I'm watching.
And then obviously Lingard scored a winner. So yeah, that was sick. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, I'm at the wedding now, just having a couple of drinks and whatnot. And then someone taps me and says, apparently Jose Mourinho is about to become the manager of Manchester United.
Oh wow! Look at Anthony's comment. Yeah, that's mad.
So I was like, what are you talking about? Like, so I'm looking at my phone and whatnot, and then the rumors are coming in. I said, raw of all days, like I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, because Van Gaal was gone at the game.
All time, like it was virtually announced that Van Gaal was no longer going to be our manager. So that for me was memorable for a number of things.
Okay.
It was like bittersweet because obviously the wedding, winning the FA Cup, but obviously I wasn't a big fan of Jose Mourinho, so I was just like,
it's like a mad coup.
That's my number 5.
I love that. Big up Suits. How inconsiderate someone to get married when the football's on. I love that one. Big up Anthony as well, and big up Josh, man. Formula One TV. Josh, man, you need to change that Formula One thing, man. Love that. I'm gonna go with number 5. I'm gonna come with just a bit of a random one. Mine was the mad 4-3 Manchester derby where Michael Owen and the Giggs pass. Hey.
Yeah.
When that happened, because Michael Owen, obviously, yes, he'd been at Liverpool, Newcastle, Madrid and all that, but he had come to us and it had been rocky roads for the whole time he was here. But it was just that one game he was fit, and I think we brought him on. And you know what made it even better is because Ferdinand got dusted by Bellamy. And everyone was on to Ferdinand. Luckily, Twitter didn't exist at these times, and I was like, oh my God. I think we even had Ben Foster in goal.
Yeah, he gave away he passed it to Bellamy, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh my.
If you actually check, 2 of those 3 goals were his fault. The first one, he fluffed that he gave the ball to Tevez and Barry made it 1-1. And then the third one, even though Rio made the mistake, you actually watch it, he just allows Bellamy to just go straight past him without even stretching the arm.
And do you know what? Yeah, the reason that's so important to me, which is mad, because that was Mark Hughes, yeah, and obviously it's famous for the Fergie, because Michael Owen, everyone knows, he bagged in the 96th minute. There was only 4 minutes added on, yeah, and Fergie's and Mark Hughes doing all this on the touchline and that. But for me, it was so important because I felt that's when the City tide started coming. Because when Hughes took over, he got a few of them signs, and Robinho's, Alanos, all them, like, do you know what I mean? It was that sort of like, do you know what? They're going to start investing. And I felt like we had to win just to show them we're still in charge of Manchester. And the Giggs pass, so underrated. The way that the whole pitch is spread out and he finds Owen, and the finish from the outside of the boot, and man just sprints around the back of the goal, starts like, you don't even know what to do. He's just running, bro.
He's hands up in the air, like,
hands up in the air, doing the Shearer and all that. Man's doing Alan Shearer at Old Trafford. So yeah, man, for me, I was gonna put, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I know our business probably say I was gonna put Martial there, but he's got his own, he's in his own lane. So Martial's not even in my 5, but he was gonna be number 5. I
proper thought you were gonna go for that Martial moment.
Do you know what? He's got to be in his own lane because everyone knows I love him. So it's too original. But the Michael Owen thing, I think that's underrated.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one as well. You know, but I was just like, you know, when
did we win the league that year? Because I don't know if we won the league that year.
Nah, we didn't. Nah, Chelsea
we didn't. I think Chelsea won it. So that's also maybe
11-12.
Nah,
9-10. 9-10. Yeah.
Yeah,
mad. Okay, so I like it. So at the moment we've got me with Michael Owen, we've got Mark with a Lingard, and we've got Biz with the AC Milan. That's a hard one for number 5. You know what we're going for?
Number 4.
Right,
people, what in the comments as well? What are you going for, man? We've got the FA Cup with Lingard, we've got our Biz with AC Milan, and then you've got me here with the Owen goal against City. Let's take a little 30 seconds and we'll pick our number 5, City fan but secret United admirer. Glad you beat us, because Hughes got sacked a few months later and allowed Mancini to come in. That's a good point there from Luke. Yeah, very good point. We've got a little comment here. He's going Milan. What are you guys thinking?
What's that, number 4?
No. So what should we pick for the number 5 then? As an overall. We'll just do obviously all our number 5, but for an overall, I'm not going mine. The Milan one's hard though because we lost the tie.
Because we lost the tie still. But
no, I think the Milan one's sick because he won it and went there. Do you know what I mean? That's
yeah. We'll go with Milan. We'll go with Milan. But we're busy thinking we won a trophy though with Lingard, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking the Lingard one because it was like our first trophy after Fergie's left. It was at a time where we didn't even know where we were going as a club, man. We were like 5th.
Yeah. It's true.
Up and down, you know what I mean? And then Lingard just gets that winner. And of all players as well, man, the graduate actually, you know.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, we'll go to the FA Cup. We'll go to the FA Cup because it was a trophy, man. And we're desperate for that right now. Okay. We're going to go into number 4 now. So we're going to go 4. Like I said, people, if you joined in right now, make sure you like and subscribing. It's Trafford Tunnel. Big up 15 beers inside. We're on our way to 800 subscribers as well. So please help us get there. And make sure you smash the like button on this video. Because it's easy for you to watch. It's easy to click the like button, man. Big up. Right, number 4. I'll start with this one. Because this is the one I struggled with most. I can't even lie. And I feel like it's probably quite underwhelming. But it's the Rooney signing. I was always going to put, I'll be honest, until Mark messaged in the group chat, like, is it this? Is it that? I was like, oh. So I had to switch up my thing and I put Rooney signing 4. For me, bigger than the Ronaldo signing, man. I just think, yes, Ronaldo came in and we knew that he always had the tricky feet, but we didn't really know what he was going to become. I felt with what Rooney was doing at Everton, English, like United needed that long-term striker we knew was going to be there for years. Rooney came in, delivered that. Done that, was captain, gave us loads of trophies, helped us with loads of trophies. I think that was a massive signing, and I think it's weird, but if it didn't happen, I don't know where Manchester United club would have been at from them next, when he signed 04? Yeah, 04. So imagine 04 to 012 to 12, which is 8 years. That 8 years where we were just up there, Champions League finals, winning 3 back-to-back leagues. Like Rooney, for his mentality, the way he scored big goals, just everything he done, I think like he's still not appreciated now. Let's be real. I'm just going to say, I think he's one of them ones in 20 years' time when you actually look back and be like, Rooney was sick. Like, he was just sick. And I think he triggered everything that helped with Sir Alex Ferguson. It was like him and Sir Alex, obviously Ferdinand and Vidic were there, yes, but I feel like Rooney, just him on the pitch, every time United played, you felt like we could do something because Rooney's on the pitch and he's now our record goal scorer. My guy Rooney's the signing's number 4 for me, man. What you got? 15?
Number 4, yeah. So I think 07, 08, yeah. Liverpool top of the league, yeah, by 1 point. 31 games played. Aston Villa come to Old Trafford, yeah.
Oh, I forgot this one.
They come to Old Trafford. The first goal, Ronaldo bangs indirect free kick because Milner passes it back to whoever, Friedel, yeah. And then in that game, yeah, obviously, if you know, yeah, Aston Villa back under Martin O'Neill, they had Young, Downing.
Yeah.
They were a very good side, didn't it? They could cause.
Remember John Carew?
Yeah, Ashley Young upon the Hall, Carew dangerous. Exactly. Even Downing and that.
They could cause problems to any time on their day. And then obviously 1-0, everything's rosy and whatnot. Bearing in mind, 31 games played, we're 1 point behind Liverpool. Liverpool got Gerrard and Torres smashing it. So they're a mad title race. So obviously, Carew scores a header. Okay, fair enough. Boom, boom, boom. And then things are a bit back and forth. Agbonlahor scores a header. 2-1 now, yeah. So it's like, raw. I remember watching this game thinking to myself, are we actually going to bottle this? So obviously, after Agbonlahor scores a header, yeah, Fergie's move is to fling on 18-year-old Federico Macheda, literally straight after. Yeah, straight after. So obviously, like, just we're chucking the kitchen sink at them, yeah. Villa are holding firm, bro. 80th minute, there's like a melee on the box, pops up. Ronaldo just swings his left foot. It trickles into the bottom corner, like Brad Friedel. Yeah, I have no idea what he was doing. Yeah, but it trickles into the bottom corner. Yeah, so that's 2-2 now. Obviously, Old Trafford's jumpy and everything. Yeah, and then like
my cheeks are hurting. I'm smiling bare.
I think like 85th minute, like Welbeck has a chance in it, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then I think Friedel, I think it's a combination of Friedel and a defender clearing it off the line in it. So I'm thinking to myself, raw, we're gonna bottle it, like it's mad. And then 90th minute, yeah. Someone pops it to Macheda. He tries to do something. I think he tries to do like the turn, the first time around.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't work. And I think it comes up to like Giggs or something, and then he pops it back into him.
Yep.
He does the Cruyff turn, and he sends it into the bottom corner, yeah. And then everyone's trying to jump onto him. Everyone's grabbing him, and he's just like, "Get off me! Let me celebrate. This is my moment."
Let me run to my dad.
And then I remember like, it's mad because that same week, I think we played on a Saturday or Sunday. Macheda, he scored a hat trick for the youth team on a Monday
against Newcastle.
His name was bubbling. But then obviously we had no Rooney. I think we started the game with Giggs and Tevez up front. But
and we took off Tevez that game as well.
We ended the game with Tevez. We ended the game with Welbeck.
Yeah, Welbeck.
And Macheda up front. It's mad. Like Macheda and Welbeck up front, and it's so crazy because like
I forgot that one.
I remember the commentary. The commentary was like, Martin Tyler was just like, "Oh, if you haven't heard of him now, if you haven't heard of him, you've heard of him now." And then Andy Gray calls something like, "Oh, a star is born today." Like, I remember. So that for me, yeah, is like my number 4 because for me, we win the title because of that moment. That moment alone wins us the title. Why enough? I think the following week you go to Sunderland and Macheda scores again. So,
had a little stint, man. It's mad. Someone could play so little games. He didn't play that much. I think he was there a lot next season and that, but then it just petered off. But great moment there, man. Number 4, I've got that down. What you got for us, Biz?
I was at that game as well.
Yeah.
Sat in the Stretford End that day, bro.
Hey, that's gotta be. That might be in yours. Then we'll have to see.
Yeah, I was gonna think of putting that one in still.
Where you got number 4?
I'm gonna go for this one. I think it was 2004-05 season, and
wow,
you get me. Arsenal are making up noise.
I knew one of you were gonna.
Arsenal making up noise, but I'm not gonna go for the bait one. I'm gonna go for the one just before that one happened. Yeah, so it was no. Sorry. This one happened afterwards. Actually, this one happened a season after, I think. And yeah, man, Gary Neville was in the tunnel, I think, warming up, and Vieira, I don't know what happened, had a little happened that.
Must have called him a rat face or something.
Yeah, and obviously he's gone back to the big man, Keno, that. Keno having a bar for him, comes down, straight up to Vieira. What, God? What you man saying, bro? You act like a nice guy in that. Well, what's good? What's good? And then, yeah, bro, we went and bust up Arsenal 4-2.
I'm trying to think. That's when John O'Shea turned into like Roberto
Yeah,
Carlos that night, innit?
yeah. It was mad, bro. Because I remember watching that game and we had no Van Nistelrooy up front. And I think it was one of the first times we played Rooney up front as a lone, like false nine.
Yep.
And I was just thinking, rah, man, how are we going to remember, this is Arsenal at Highbury. This is Highbury Arsenal. They're like, you go to Highbury and you're not getting no space.
But you know when it's floodlights, we come like killers, black kit. We got black kit. I thought we're on it.
What? Yeah.
See that game? Like, they were on Ronaldo, like the fans, everything.
Yes.
He's getting hacked up and down. Like, even like the first half, like he was trying to do a bit too much, and I think like it got to his head, and then obviously
I think that was one of the nights when Ronaldo was born as a player. He scored a brace as well. Yeah. I remember when I think he scored the equaliser.
Yeah, big up Anthony here as well. That's what Anthony just said. The way Ronaldo silenced him, man. Big up everyone in the comments, by the way, loving it, man.
Yeah, but I remember when we went 3-2 up, and then so go on. So what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say there's even an iconic picture with like Bergkamp bending over, Thierry Henry standing, and obviously he's not like the scoreboard where it says like your name. It showed like Cristiano Ronaldo's name and whatnot, and it's just like it swallows up the whole picture. So that's really iconic.
That's sick. I like that.
Yeah, it's a mad one. But I remember them.
I didn't think you were good. I was like 12, 13 then. Mark was a couple years older than me. Yeah. I didn't even think of that being in this era. Of course it is though.
Yeah.
I remember like that was one of the like games I remember, but I was obviously still so young. I was still growing up. Yeah, man. But that's a brilliant moment. And what's the Formula 1 thing here? Can't even like Arsenal goals were so hard also. Yeah, as a bad boy.
Yeah, Henry's goal.
I'm gonna watch the highlights again, man.
Yeah, man. Henry's first goal. No, Bergkamp, sorry. Bergkamp's 1-2 with Henry, and he puts it through Roy Carroll's legs. I can't remember the first. Was it Vieira that scored? First.
Yeah, because he plays the 1-2 and he runs into the space. And he keeper, I think. He rolls it to the side,
That's mad, man.
I think it was Giggs scored the equaliser, innit?
Yeah.
He scored the deflected equaliser, and then Ronaldo's brace. I remember Rooney's taking a free kick hitting a crossbar as well.
Yeah.
And then Mikel Silvestri with his dumb self got sent off. About 10 minutes to go. Yeah.
I used to like him as well.
I can't
left
remember.
Back, when we played him centre back, he died.
Yeah, not centre back.
Died. But left back, he was decent, man. He was like him and Ashley Cole at one point was like, all right, who's gonna be the best left back in the league? But
and then King Everett came.
Yeah, come on.
King Everett, Uncle Eric. Uncle Patrice. Sorry. Okay, I like that. So I've gone Rooney signing. Mark's gone Makeda. And you've gone for the 04-05 Arsenal win. People in the comments there, get yourself involved. What are you thinking for number 4? We've got the Rooney signing, Makeda's goal against Villa, and the 04-05 Arsenal victory. I think it was 03, or if not 03-04. But yeah, man, let us know. I think that's hard. That's harder than the first one.
That's a proper hard one.
Because mine's a signing, which is not even a game, but it's just for the impact it had. Your Makeda's just like it helped win us the title, and the 04-05 is just Keane Vieira. It's just got everything in it, innit?
You see the 04-05 that Arsenal game. I don't know if anyone remembers, but there was like a kick it out of racism campaign. Like I'm not too sure if anyone remembers. Yeah, because that's
they wore it on the shirts that night, didn't they?
Yeah. So it was like added significance. So I remember like watching the game and like there was so much build up about like sort of like the racism sort of thing, but obviously the game lived up to the hype as well.
Yeah, okay. I think what I'm gonna do, guys, we're gonna go with Makeda on this one. I think just looking at it, your comment here, 50 won us the league, and like for someone, the reason I think that because we've played Arsenal bare times, so there's loads of memories like the Rooney one against Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Anthony sent Arsenal United for him. It's a hard one, but I just think with Makeda, for someone who didn't play for us that long, for this memory to still be so
I think that was
high
his debut
up there. Yeah, it was his debut. Like, and for example, do you know what I mean? And it's still so high up in the memory. It shows that it was a standout because he only played a few times for us, and for him to stand out like that and that goal to be lived on and it helped win us the league. But I do think the 03-04 of Arsenal is well up there as well. It's just for me, it's just a bit ahead of my time where I can fully remember everything so clear. But that's a sick one still. I love that because I knew you'd come with some throwbacks, man. Lovely, right? 25 minutes in, which is perfect, and we're nearly halfway through. So now we're gonna go on to number 3. This is where I think This is where it comes out now. This is where I think you lot are gonna get into your zones, right? So, Biz, you haven't started one yet.
I started the first one.
You start the first one. Okay, so 15, you haven't, have you?
Nah. But
Okay.
I've lost this one already. I've lost this one already.
I can see defeat. Hey, right, we're gonna go into number 3. People, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribing as well. Trafford Tunnel, never a foul. Yeah, man. 15. What you got for us in your podium finish? Let's go for the bronze medal, man.
It's been mentioned already. That's why I'm mad.
Oh, swear.
You teethed it. I was gonna say Wayne Rooney signing because,
okay,
like you said, we saw like what he's done like for Everton and whatnot. But then for me, he signed after the Euros, which solidified like what everyone thought. Like, so it wasn't sort of like, yeah, but it was like after the Euros when he showed that he was fully a top player, and we signed him. It was just like yes, because I don't know if anyone remember, but Newcastle were pushing hard for him. Like, Newcastle, RIP Freddie Shepherd, their former chairman, they were pushing hard for him, and at the time, Newcastle were a very ambitious side. Obviously, I don't know who they signed that year, but they went on to sign like people like Woodgate and whatnot. He was regarded at the time as a top centre back. So they played their hand, they showed their hand. Like Newcastle went hard for him. So when he signed for United, I was so happy. And like you said before, that sort of like started the dominance. Obviously, it didn't happen straight away, but it was such like a statement signing. Like it just triggered everything that was great about United.
Couldn't afford to see him go to another club. In England, sorry. And
at the time, Newcastle were just they weren't like sort of like finishing like second or third, but they were trying to break the stranglehold of the Premier League in it. So they were throwing money around. So it definitely like kickstarted something positive for us. So that's my number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah. That's it. I'm surprised though, because I thought I was gonna be the only one that put the Rooney signing in there. But I think, like you said, it's the impact for the whole time he was there, and the trigger of trophies and the mentality.
And he's even our top goal scorer of all time, isn't it?
Yeah, all time. Like there you go. It's down there. Biz, you know.
I was gonna do a Rooney one as well, but now you've said Rooney.
You can. Do you know what? Hey, it doesn't matter, man.
Don't try and change it.
Yeah, you can't mention it.
I was gonna do his debut.
Okay, what the Fenerbahce thing?
Yeah, I was gonna do the debut.
That's a good one.
Hat trick. Just, do you know what I mean? He just came and just showed to everyone. Like I remember watching the game at my brethren's yard, and there was just bare man there. And man, we're just like, yeah, let's see what Rooney's saying. This is when the Arsenal fans were just mouthy as hell at this point, bro. They got Henry, Bergkamp, and United are just going through a time where it's like, where are we actually going? Like, it's kind of similar to where we were now. Like, we lost Beckham. I think Keane. Yeah, I think Keane had left, if I'm not sure, the season before.
I think we had like Gabriel Hines, a left back in that.
Yeah, we had like Hines, Quinton Fortune, Jemba, Cleberson. It was a meaty
flexible
team,
Quinton.
It was a proper meaty team. Fletcher was coming through, but just Rooney, man. I remember that game when he remember Bellingham as well. I remember Bellingham scored in that game. But Rooney's hat trick, bro, just. Right foot, left foot, free kick?
Yeah. The free kick as well. I don't know, was it me? It weren't Rushtu in goal for them, innit? Was it?
It was.
Was it Rushtu? Wow!
Yeah, the stuff on the
yeah. Man come like a wrestler into the ring. He was, you know what though? You gotta give, he was like a top keeper then as well, like Turkish international. Like he was one of them ones that always stayed in Turkey, but a lot of clubs every summer.
Had a good team at that point.
Yeah, they had a good team, and like, a lot of teams were sniffing for him every summer, but he never moved, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What's this? Big up Luke in the comment. Newcastle missed out on Rooney, then had a poor start and sacked Sir Bobby 4 games later. Yes, Luke, digging out the archives, man. Some great comments. I love that. So there you go. That echoes how important that Rooney thing could have been, because if he did go to Newcastle, let's be honest, he would have turned a switch for them, and he probably would have been starting straight away. Whereas us, at the time, we had a few players still then, so we bedded him in, because we still had Rude then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So okay. So you're going with the Rooney hat trick. We've got the Rooney signing. I'm gonna go. I'm here thinking this might win it. You know, I might actually find it. I might get a tick in the box.
I really consider I've lost. So yeah.
I have to go for this one. So basically, let me just run it back. I was 15, yeah, and I remember me and my boy, big up Brandon, yeah. We used to just go and get like a pizza from TGF, yeah. They used to do like a weeknight thing, and it was like 2 for 1. So I used to get my pepperoni, green peppers, and all that. And yeah, it was a midweek game. We all know what's coming. Midweek game, get the pizza, get back to my yard. My mom's just upstairs, and I'm like, oh, like it could get loud tonight, like if we win in it. And I was just like, Warder, when you have to give them the early notice, like they've got work in the morning. By the way, just let me shout if it's for 2 minutes. Just let me shout.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm munching our pizza. Next, I'm 6-slice pizza. Man's about 2 slices in, and boy, pizza nearly went everywhere. Paul Scholes rips it into the top corner against Barcelona. Yeah, 07, 08. Listen,
amazing.
Oh my God, Lionel Messi's just coming out the block. Yeah, they've got that funky blue kit on, and I'm thinking, oh my God, we drew the first leg. I think 0-0.
Should have won that. Ronaldo missed the penalty.
And I just thought, this is the year we have to win the Champions League. Like we were going to. Like we had Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney. I think Nani started that game.
Yeah,
I remember as well.
Rooney didn't even play that game.
Rooney didn't play that game. Yeah, so
and
Nani
Vidic was out as well.
Yeah, Vidic was out. It made even and Scholes. And the scariest thing is, I swear Scholes should have got like hacked for a penalty. He pulls Messi or something.
In the first couple minutes. Yeah, it was
pulls Messi. I'm thinking, oh my God, gets away with it. And I'm like, that would be a penalty. And I'm not gonna lie, that Barcelona team. Yeah, I don't know if they had Rijkaard back then or whatever. It might have been Guardiola. Rijkaard.
The
way if they go 1-0 up, you know it's long. No away goals as well. It was. That was one of the most tense games I've ever watched. Yeah, but when that ball comes to Scholes at the edge of the box. And it's not even that he hits it so sweet. It's lucky, that he kind of mistimes it, and it shanks it away.
That's true.
But listen,
there's no chance.
Bro, I went absolutely crazy, man. Like that goal for me, like the raw emotion of just when it went in and Scholes just runs off and like he does the little side step, like he's
I think it's like he doesn't even believe that like it's gonna top bins.
What's funny about that? It's just mental.
What's funny about that is that Barcelona actually give away the ball. Like Zambrotta passes I think he tries to clear it.
He
passes it to Scholes, and then I remember like the whole team just said, "Shoot!"
Yes.
He just lings it.
And this comment here is sick as well. Look, also because remember Scholes missed the 99 final, so he wanted to get to the final. And I remember Clive Tilsley dropping it in there about if we get through, obviously Scholes will be able to play in the final, and that hopefully we didn't get booked or whatever. So yeah, man, for me he loved that cut across. Remember the one against Borough at the Riverside? He loved a few of them, man. But for me, I think. We scored early as well. Remember, it was like the 30th minute. But do you remember? It wasn't even that it was an easy 1-0. The second half, Barcelona were coming.
They come. They brought on Henry, they had Etu, Messi.
Had to, like, barricade everything shut.
Was Ronaldinho there? Or did he just leave at that time? Was that his last season?
Actually,
was it 07?
08, yeah.
That might have been Ronaldinho's last season at Barca.
Yeah, I think when Messi came, I think he played. Do you know? I don't know. Because he played. Messi and Ronaldinho played together at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Like I think 05, 06.
Yeah, season before I think. Or
So
2
I think,
seasons.
When I think of the game now, I don't picture Ronaldinho being on the pitch.
Ronaldinho played.
Yeah, I don't think he did. No.
Yeah, Josh just said in the comments Ronaldinho had left. Yeah, so I think he left the season before.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I know Scholes has scored so many bangers, but that's just one that's got to be in my top 3. Just because I remember I was 15, I remember going into school the next day. I was a madman that next day. I was yeah, man, that's me for number 3. So we've got Rooney hat trick, Rooney signing, and we've got the Scholes Champions League semi-final goal. What are you, man, be going for?
Scholes.
It's got to be in it, man. I just think we can't disrespect him,
when
man.
you said Rooney at number 4, that signing, my face was just. I was just like, damn, he nicked one of mine. Like
it was you earlier when you said when you started like putting little voice notes in. I thought, I've got to flip this up a little bit now because
that's why I didn't want to reveal anything, like because I just knew like.
I took out Rooney. I put Rooney in for the Martial debut goal. That's what I did.
I took up the Ronaldo debut for the Rooney signing.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go with Scholes, number 3. Perfect as well. 34 minutes in. That's lovely. We're gonna just get it wrapped up nicely. Another 20 minutes. Talk about the good moments, people. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're following 15 RBiz. Make sure you like and subscribing to Never a Foul. Make sure you're following us as well at Tunnel Trafford Tunnel on Instagram as well. All the platforms, man. So without you guys, like I say every time, who join in the comments, watch the shows, share it. I love your support, man. So yeah, really appreciated. Right, guys, let's get it into the silver medal now. Tokyo Olympics are coming soon. Gold medals coming up. So number 2, who started the last one? 15, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna start this one. Busy's like, I want to start this one. I know it. Busy's like, I want to start this one, but right. Oh shit, love it. Right. Number 2 for me. I remember this one, yeah, because I was at uni, right? Second year of uni, and I'm telling you now, my boys, yeah, who I lived with, all white guys, yeah, big up themselves, man. I loved it all the time, man. They were sick. I was down in Brighton studying sport journalism. Obviously, I think the year before this, we had got the 6-1 dumping by City. Zeko and all them, man, come and run us over at Old Trafford. So next year, I was like, right then, we've got to do this properly. Ferguson was not letting this happen again. I'm telling you, people, he's not letting this happen. I was watching the game. I had my United top on. I have never punched up pillows. I've never ripped off my shirt so quick in my life. When Robin Van Persie bagged that 94th minute free kick.
That's exactly the one I was going for. I was actually going for this one.
It has to be in there, man. He gets signed from Arsenal. He's not won no trophy or nothing. He just wants to come to win the title. City are breathing down us. 4 points there, 1 point ahead. Then we go ahead of like 5 points. Then we go 7 points. And I think when we play them, we're like 7 points ahead. So I think it was a massive game, or like 4 points or something like that. But it was just so important because we went 2-0 up, yeah. And what makes it even worse, we went 2-0 up, and then Ashley Young has that goal or an offside goal, and then they give it offside. When Ashley Young hits the bar, Van Persie taps it in, and they give it offside. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then they come back, Zabaleta and I think Toure maybe, but the Van Persie goal, yeah, because I was just screwing at this point. I was like, yeah, this is done. Like, this is all blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to lie, where the free kick was, yeah, I didn't think we could score from it because it wasn't shooting range, yeah, and it wasn't like, I just thought in the 94th minute, how many times do you score from crosses, from free kicks? But when it gets to deflection, it was like, I didn't know. I just zoned out the world. And I was like, where is this ball going? It's like everything slowed down. It was just like, it's deflected. It's like, where's it going? And it just rippled in past Joe Hart. I went absolutely bonkers. Like, for me, that one of the league that changed everything that season, Ferguson's last season. The only thing that fucked up that season, excuse my French, was that we should have won the Champions League when Nani got sent off. But other than that, that derby goal, man, that for me is bigger than Rooney's bicycle kick. And I know people might have Rooney's bicycle kick in there, and we'll see. But for me, that Robin Van Persie strikes the one, man. Yeah, guys, what you got? What you got to say about that as well before you go into yours? Where were you guys when that happened?
That was on my birthday. That game was.
Swear.
That game was on my birthday, man. So I just remember watching it because I was at my brethren's yard, innit? The same brethren's yard that I was at when City Aguero last minute winner, and like they'll tell you that day, my emotions was up, down. When Mackie scored and made it 2-1, I was jumping up, and then when Aguero scored, bro, I lost it. I just shut my laptop off and I said, I'm going yard.
Everyone was streaming it as well because it was a 3 o'clock game. I remember.
Yes, bro. Yeah. And shut it off. And then then the next game for Play City, I was like, bro, I'm coming back here because I got a feeling we're gonna do them today, bro. Innit? We're getting revenge back for this, yeah. And bro, when RVP had that free kick, I was just praying. I was just like, bro, just do something magical because. See that game there? City didn't even deserve to get back to 2-2.
No.
We actually bossed them for the first 60, 70 minutes, had them on toast, and then they just came back out of nothing. And I just thought, this is either going to be a City last minute winner or we're going to get a last minute. But when the RVP had, bruv, Nasri, bruv, big up for sticking that leg out, bro. Because, boy, when that went in, man, I went mad. But then it was cut short when I saw Rio fucking got blood on his. I was like, how the fuck's this happen, bro? What's going on here? Yo.
Yeah, that was mad. Where were you 15?
I know it was a Sunday because I had a game at Hackney Marshes, innit? And my legs were dead. I remember like I was at my bedrooms, innit? And like he's been on this, like he had on Sky Sports or something.
Sky Sports, yeah.
Yeah, so he was watching on Sky Sports. Now Malaga dead, isn't it? Like I'm just sitting down and whatnot, yeah. And then I was deflated because obviously he went 2-0, then 2-2. So I was like, game's done. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, I've had my game early in the morning. This has kind of messed up my day. So I remember like the free kick, and like you said, it goes in slow motion, innit?
Yeah, it does, innit?
And Van Persie, he just whacks it into like the corridor of uncertainty, innit? Like a little bit between the keeper and the players. So like, you know, the ones where like, as he's here, I'm just doing all this. I'm following the ball. So I'm just like, I'm seeing like the trajectory of the ball. I'm like, nah, no way. I'm seeing like Joe Hart like kind of spread his arms. I'm like, I'm doing all of that, and as it goes in there, Mum's like, I don't know where the power from my legs came from. I got so high, yeah, so high. I couldn't believe how I must have jumped like at least 10 foot like in the air. Like, wow, we actually won. Like we stole it. Like at the end,
yeah.
Like it was just a moment of euphoria. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, mad. Like, and I remember like one person just like running around.
He went to run to Fergie. Then he went back the goal.
He didn't know where to go, and then it was sick because there was like this blue mist that was just coming across, and it was like, this is a proper smash and grab.
We're taking over. Like we're back.
Yeah. So I was like, this is.
I thought that day we would won the league because we went 6 points clear.
That's it. We were 6 points clear. Yeah.
Yeah. We just didn't recover after that. We just went Van Persie, and I remember Chicharito had a sick Christmas partnership. Them two were just passing everyone, and Rooney couldn't even get a game at that point after that City game.
Yeah.
And then
he went to link with like him leaving again.
Yeah.
And then Moyes come in and all that.
Yeah.
What have you lot got for your number twos?
Right.
Go on.
2. Where am I gonna go? All right, I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah?
I love that.
You know what? 2006-7 season. We've gone 4 years without the league title, and we turn up at Anfield. Yeah, it's not one of the best games ever.
That was a crap game.
It was a dead game, man, and like Liverpool were on us that game. They were on us. I remember Scholes got sent off because he tried to punch Alonso in the face, but he took away the bang, though. He dragged it away. Yeah. But I remember Liverpool.
He tried like bare innocent after. It was like,
What, like, bro? You tried to bang him, bro. Got sent off. And I remember Crouch should have scored, and Van der Sar making an amazing save. And then the last minute, we get a free kick on the edge of the box. Ronaldo smashes it. Who was in goal at the time? I think it was it Dudek? Reina. No, Pepe Reina. Folds it into O'Shea, taps it in, and bro, like...
Oh, yes, it was that one and the Diego Forlan one. I didn't know which one he was coming with then.
Yeah. O'Shea won, and like that day was like, yes, we're going to get our first league title back in 4 years. Like, it felt so good to go to Anfield and win. Because I think we'd won. I don't think we won the year before, but we won the year before that when Forlan scored the brace. But it was just nice, man, because especially as well, I think that's when we made it 18, if I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or was it 17? It might have been 16 or 17.
16.
And I remember I remember the United fans had a post saying, come back when you've got 18. No, Liverpool fans say come back when you got 18. And obviously, we came back a few years after that and got 20. So these man couldn't say nothing. But yeah, that O'Shea moment, big moment. Yeah, man, got our first league title back in 4 years. And
do you know what
that's
good,
that
was such a sick finish because it wasn't like he just tapped it, he roofed it.
That's the only place he could have hit it.
Roofed it. And then you just running around like doing this little the celebration, like you just doing all of that.
O'Shea, you know.
Yeah. I remember that. That was sick.
Josh said 16. So I don't know if he means in regards to the titles.
16.
Think,
that was a
16. 09-10 was when Fergie passed it. Or whatever. Was it 09-10? But one of those
get lost in all of it. One so many, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, the O'Shea one. Yeah, different. I didn't expect you to come with that one. I like that. That's what I mean. You showing the knowledge there. What have you got for us? 15, number 2.
Why? Moscow. Moscow.
Yeah,
I'm going
That was
there.
gonna be my number one.
two. That's my
That
number
would be-
one.
That's gonna be number
Listen,
one, you know.
I'm not
Two.
playing. I'm not playing. Big hitters.
Wow.
I brought out the nuclear weapon. Moscow.
He's come
Listen, you know what,
early.
yeah? I remember that because I linked my bedroom and I said, there's no way we're watching this at home. Like, no way. So I remember we've gone to the O2 now, Greenwich. It's popping. I remember I think that was like one of the last few finals that was played on a Wednesday. I think after that it changed to like a Saturday. I think a couple years after.
Yeah,
That was like one of the last few finals.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you're
And then
right.
I remember that OT was popping and whatnot. I don't even think like I was even old enough to drink then, but somehow I was still getting drinks. Somehow, like, I think the occasion might just allow people to get me drinks. So I don't. I've gone to OT now, and yeah, I said not Moscow number 2.
I can't wait to hear his number one, baby.
So you've gone there, and obviously, like I remember watching the game there. The weather is crap. Like the weather is pouring down. The first half, the game should have been outside. Like, you created so many chances.
I remember the Tevez header from the thing and all that. Oh.
You created so many chances in the first half. The game should have been outside. And then
they get that jammy fucking Lampard, typical SEN, like 5 different deflections coming off Rio's back.
Before we get there, yeah, let's just give homage to Wesley Brown. Yeah, he turned from centre back to a top right back that year. He was rewarding that right wing. Him and Hargreaves put in a great partnership, great performance. Yep. And then he picks up the ball, yeah, looks up, says, "Nah, man, I'm not giving it to you on my right foot. I'm gonna give it to
man." Done a 1-2. Man done a 1-2 and went on his left.
He hangs up on his left foot, and I swear to God, yeah,
Ronaldo
put a lad on Essen's back, climbed and knocked it in. I had no idea my man jumped so high. I think he almost jumped over Essien. It's so mad. Like the leap, the airtime, it was crazy. And because that was even more significant because people were talking about Ronaldo not like performing in the big games. I think prior to that, he only scored like once versus Chelsea prior to that.
Yeah, struggled against Chelsea, yeah.
So like I think that was his 42nd goal of the season. And it was like, yes, that was the moment. But like I said, we should have put the game out of sight. Second half now, obviously Rio slips on a banana peel, like the ball playing ping pong like all over the place. Lampard being Lampard does what he does.
Yeah.
Knocks in. That's 1-1. First half of extra time, I think they have the better of it. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I remember Lampard and Ballack started growing to the game. Drogba smacks the post.
They hit the post. I remember, I think Lampard turns. He turns Vidic and he smashes it up against the crossbar.
Yep.
And then they have the better of that half in extra time. And I remember that Ballack had a chance as well. But then obviously the game changes when Drogba decided like he wanted to do like martial arts.
Thank you, Didier.
Yeah,
innit?
Because he was scheduled to take the 5th penalty.
Yeah. It was even mad because.
But do you know what? Whoever held Vidic back that night, fucking thank you, because Vidic was gonna. He nearly lost his head at that moment.
Yeah,
and it was. There was even a couple incidents that I think someone even spits at Vidic as well. Like I can't even remember. Someone spits at Vidic. So
no, it was Terry. Yeah, it was John Terry. John Terry spat at. I think he spat at Tevez. I'm not sure.
Yeah. There's a spitting incident and then there's a slap, and Vidic reacts to the slap in it. So obviously that was massive. And then my heart, I swear to God, yeah, like it just. I remember like the second half of extra time, Fergie makes subs like in the last minute. I think he
brings Anderson on for a penalty.
Anderson for Rooney.
Yeah.
Remember me and my boy at the pub were looking at each other like,
what?
Yeah.
Anderson for Rooney, and he brings Nani on for someone else.
I think he takes off a defender. I think he takes off like West Brom or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I was like, rah. And see me, penalties.
Wait. Save the rest when we come to know. Save it.
Right, okay. So that's my number 2.
We're gonna talk about the penalties and that. Right. Okay. So on that, we've got the RVP, for me. We've got the Champions League win for Mark, and we've got the O'Shea for our Biz. I'm not even going to say to us to pick a number 2 because these are just great moments anyway. I'm just loving the chat. So I'm just going to tell Mark to continue running a bit because I want to hear his number 1. I need to know what this is right now because even Josh is in the comments saying, man said Moscow number 2.
My number 1, yeah?
Give us the goal. Give us the Usain Bolt, man. What is the number 1?
I was in my bedroom's yard now. And then it might have been like 2012. No, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, it might have been like 2012, whatever, yeah. So I was onto it a little bit, but I wasn't like in it. And I remember sort of like, these were the days where like there were journalists that you would follow. And like when they dropped something, yeah, their word was gospel, in it, yeah. So I remember there was rumors. There was rumors.
I know it.
And then I see Daniel Taylor from
The Guardian.
The Guardian, big him up because he like when he used to write, yeah, he would drop gems here and there. He wasn't sort of like a regular sort of like right away, like he was constantly writing. It was just like every
one story every couple. Yeah.
But you know when he dropped, it was 30.
And
he says Sir Alex Ferguson plans to retire. I said nah. I said no. I said there's no way. I tell my bedroom, put on Sky Sports News right now. There's no yellow bar. So I'm saying no, it's not true, fam. And then I think there's another writer.
It might have been like Henry Winter or something.
Another writer, yeah. He corroborates the story. I said nah. Until I see the yellow bar.
Do you know who I think it was as well? Jim White, because he was Scottish and used to have links to fucking to Alex Ferguson as well.
And so I was like, nah, there's no way. And then fam, I see just in the corner, breaking news, gold bar. I said, raw. I sat there. I said to my bedroom, I didn't ever contemplate like a time where Sir Alex Ferguson was never ever going to manage Manchester United. I thought, as mad as it sounded, I thought like I would probably die before Sir Alex Ferguson. Like it sounds stupid, but it was just like I was so invested in Manchester United and Fergie that I didn't ever think, bro, this is gonna have to come to an end sometime, innit? Like, so when I saw that,
that's a deep one, man.
I was like, where do you go from here?
Yeah. Where do you go? Do you know what?
You don't even think about like who are the possible replacements. And if you remember, it might have been like 2004. There was rumors that Fergie was going to retire and Sven-Goran Eriksson was meant to come in, and he changed his mind. So I was thinking to myself, no, he's going to change his mind again. Like it's impossible. Like then he comes out and starts talking about his wife and what. I was like, bro, it's done.
That moment is mad because I feel like I've got in my feelings now. We only got like we've got 7 minutes left, people. We're going to end it under the arrow mark, so we're going to speed through this last little bit and you'll know it's number 1. But yeah, just 1 minute on Ferguson and Arbis, let you have your say on it as well. But when I heard that news, I was at uni, and how mad is this? Quick one is that big up Josh as well, went to same uni as me at the same time, and that Jim White came and done a guest lecture. When he was talking about Ferguson, he basically gave us the rundown that I think Ferguson might go at the end of this year and be done. And we were all like, rah. And he was like, people, who do you think could replace him? And all people were shouting at Ancelotti, Mourinho, all these names. And I was there and I put my hand up and he goes, what do you think? I said, David Moyes. And then he was like, raw. He goes, that is so different. And then I spoke to him after the lecture and he's like, I really like that answer. That was like really good. I remember you. What's your name? And I asked for a name and blah, blah, blah. What happens? David Moyes becomes the manager, and I will never ever forget that guest lecture. Broke my heart when Ferguson left, and one reason as well was that because he left on top, but also I actually was a big fan of Shinji Kagawa, and I think he was going to have a really good second season. I was so excited with what he was bringing in that first season. I know it's a bit random, but I was so excited to see what Kagawa could do after his performance.
Remember his hat trick on the back end of that season as
man,
well,
against Norwich, and I thought,
just getting there.
I was like, this guy's going to be the number 10, like for us. He is it. And I was just broken when Fergie left and we got Moyes in. Biz, what do you have your minute take on that, man?
I remember I was in college at the time and just not really taking notice of what I got on in college at the minute, and just looked on my phone and I saw breaking news and I was like, do you know, like I was just stunned for a second. I just sat back. I was like, right, Alex Ferguson's actually going to leave.
It was like it was as bad as him dying, not in the he's obviously dying. It was like that's how it felt.
Honestly, because literally we just wrapped up the title. I think was it the Monday against Aston Villa, And then he announced it like literally the next day or 2 days after, and it was like raw. Like I can't even really celebrate this title win now because it's just I feel like everything's just done now.
The thing is though, he like obviously he didn't announce it after, or obviously he announced it after, but it was just like when everyone confirmed it before the Aston Villa game, it was like everything had just stopped. Like I remember just being with my friends, I was just like, "Yo, like, what do we do now?" Like I couldn't think of another manager. Like I actually couldn't think of another manager. I was just
crazy. Like Ty, I actually said David Moyes only because of the Scottish connects, and I just thought like he'd be perfect to just take over, but make sure everything's kept in still for him.
It's mad because I actually couldn't think of another manager. Like people saying like Jose or whatever. I was like,
nah,
I don't want no one else. I was like, I don't want no one else. So
Yes. Man, I know we've got a few minutes left. We're just going to go for a number one. So, do you know what, Mark? I'm going to give you a clap there because I didn't even think of that as a moment.
Do you know what? My number one was going to be about Fergie as well, but it was...
Swear.
Yeah. It was 2003... I think 2003-4 season. 2002-3 Arsenal win the league. And no, 2001-2. And we've just obviously won the league 3 years back-to-back. And we're going for the first to do quadruple. And Arsenal win it with the Will Tord last minute. And that was meant to be Ferguson's last season.
Wow.
Ferguson announced that was going to be his last season. And I think it was either LVG or Ancelotti was meant to take over. And then that summer, he just like said, no, I'm not going nowhere. And he signed a 3-year deal, I think, 3-4 year deal.
Best decision for us that was.
Yeah, bro, because imagine if he had ended it there. Would we have had what we had 15, 16 years later? Then obviously, like 4 years after that, the Glazers take over. You know what I mean? We already had our foundations already laid before the Glazers. So that's why it continued after Fergie for a little bit. But
okay. So, wow. So you've got 2 Fergie moments in there. I love that, man.
Yeah.
See, Ty, let me also say this, you inspire that because you put out the tweet regarding tonight. And I was going to reply. And I typed in Sir Alex Ferguson, and the first gift that comes up is him, like the guard of honor. And I said, no way.
Wow.
Yeah. My number one is, I think my number one would have been all of our number ones. And then I saw that gift, and I was like, I have to change it. Like literally.
Yeah. Respect, man.
I was like, I have to change it. So,
I love that. So we've got Ferguson leaving. We've got Ferguson potentially leaving the 01 OT season. And for me, like Josh, and I think most people are going to think it has to be the Champions League final. I've got like 2 minutes, but I'm just going to have to say quickly, I had all man at my yachts. What I did, I had 4 Man United fans and 4 Chelsea fans. I grew up on a council estate, and I had, Osman in the garden taking photos of the Man United flag before, had the Chelsea man. This is how mad it was, Claudio's going to hate me for this. Forget it, I've got to say it. I've got 2 minutes to go. My boy Claudio, big up, who does Blue Wave and helps with the Never a Foul stuff. My man is ready to see John Terry step up and take that penalty, It's so funny, because Osman are crying, Me, Michael, Jack, and my other boy, we're crying, I'm in actual tears. I'm like, we're losing this. Like, Terry's going to step up. Terry slips, and you know, it's like a cartoon, Terry slips. Then man start crying, Sorry, Claudio, I've got to call you out, Claudio starts bawling his eyes like, we're like all cheering in that, thinking like, we're not even won it yet. And when Anelka steps up and misses, let me just tell you now, my cancer, you might know Hartwell Drive, innit, Arby's, but you go up to the top of the hill, and I used to be at the top of the hill, man runs out my yard, and I run around the whole block, round the tennis courts, back down Butler Way, back down like the middle field of Hartwell Drive, back up, and I'm just shouting, and I'm telling you now, I've got Sarah's, I've got Tracy's, I've got Deirdre's, Jerome's, man, shouting at the window, get back to yard, stop waking up everyone, blah blah. I'm just going nuts. I'm not talking like I've just lost it. Tops off, I'm running topless around the area. It's cold and that. Like May, obviously the weather weren't great. That moment for me, I would just I don't know. That Champions League win had everything. It was Chelsea, there was our rivals.
Amazing.
Went ahead with Ronaldo. We all know Ronaldo was gonna cut to Madrid, whether that year or the year after. Rooney was in his peak, Ferdinand Vidic. And we hadn't won a Champions League since 99.
You know
and we
what,
were young, man.
That game there, I remember watching. Remember Bar Soviet?
Yeah.
Bedford. I was watching it in there, and obviously, like there was like a majority of Man United fans. There was a few Chelsea fans I knew in there. One of my brethren, Joe Myers, and I remember when Terry was up to take the penalty, and I just remember the comment. I think it was Martin Tyler, and he was like Mr. Chelsea up the
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
he's got this now. Because I remember, when Ronaldo went up to step to take it to penalty, I went to my bedroom, Paddy, and I go, he's gonna miss this, bro. And he's like, why would you say that, bro? I was like, fam, I don't know why. I think I had deja vu, like,
I love
of him missing that penalty, and I knew Ronaldo was gonna miss the penalty because it was, that season everything was going nice for him. I just thought there's gonna be that one moment, bro. He might just let it all down.
It's funny
and
because
then I remember obviously just 1 minute, and then when Ashley Cole took his penalty, because we were watching it in Bar Soviet, right? They didn't have it on widescreen, innit? like it was in like 16.9, sorry, So we thought Van der Sar saved Ashley Cole's penalty, so everyone's all cheering and that.
Oh.
And then one next girl come up to us, she's like, "No, it's gone in, it's gone in." We're like, "What do you mean it's gone in?" No, Van der Sar saved it, innit?
Yeah,
it's gone in, and obviously then Terry comes up. I was just like, "No way, Terry's got this in the bag." But then when he missed, man, I was just like, "Yeah, this has got to be us now." It's got
like
to be.
Suits says, a 2008 slip thing. Like, I've actually got to say, big up yourself, John Terry. I know you ain't gonna see this, man, but you've made some great moments for us, man.
You know what's mad as well, yeah? See the way that Ronaldo went, like all throughout the season, he just kept going that same way. So I think everyone knew he was gonna miss because he kept going to like the keepers.
Oh, the bottom left, like Van Nistelrooy was,
because he kept doing the whole run and stutter, and obviously the keeper would move first, and then he would just put it in the corner. But then he runs up, he stutters, and I think Petr Cech doesn't move.
And that's mad. The last two penalties he took that season, he fucking missed as well.
You know what? It's mad though. You know, with the Ronaldo thing, out of everyone, he was the one I was like, he's missing. You know how you said Terry's missing? I was with my boys and I was like, Ronaldo's missing. There was something about him, He looked, for the first time, he looked nervous. I think he actually knew, like, because that year he was phenomenal, innit? Like 41 goals or whatever it was. I think it was that year. And like 42, and it's like the whole season had built up to kind of that moment. It's like, right, you've done 42 goals, you've won us the league, now win us the Champions League, score your penalty, and he missed. And I felt for him, it was like everything the whole season had gone out the window just because you missed that penalty. Because look, I think when we won it, he didn't even run off. My man collapsed in relief and joy, bro. It was two of them.
I remember like real Ferdinand's face when Van der Sar saved it. Like I remember, like his mouth just opened so wide.
Everyone's just running off.
He was trying to sprint, It's like he's wouldn't move. Like so you can just see him in motion, trying to like move his body. His legs was just, like standing still. I remember that. I remember like seeing like Bobby Charlton as well with the hat.
Yes, like the Russian hat earmuff thing.
And I was like, bro, this is for you, because I remember like, was it 58, 68? When the aired off, and they were saying like sort of like 50 years on or 40 years on or whatever. Like, so it was just like significant and whatnot. So I definitely remember that one, man.
Yeah, big up. Do you know what? I like this comment here. Ryan, big up yourself, because that penalty was top, and I think that was like a real
penalty as well.
Carrick, I remember Anderson
I like Tevez's penalty. You know,
he just rolled it in, innit?
That's the first time I ever saw Tevez take a penalty, and he done that.
Rolled it in,
but his run up. When he rose to the side, stepped to the side, and then I was like, bro, I like Tevez as a penalty taker after that.
I remember like he started on like one side, then hopped to the other side.
I
remember.
Oh,
do you know what,
man.
That night we took some really good penalties. I know like Ronaldo missed, but Giggs, Carrick, Anderson blasted
it, bro. Listen, Anderson Ferguson just said to him, just smash the ball into the net. Man just said no.
I think everyone knew where Anderson was going. The way he ran up to the ball, I think everyone just knew, because it wasn't like a subtle run up. He's a full pelt head, just ran up to him.
Man just put his laces through it and said, wherever this ball's going, I don't care.
I think if the keeper saved it, he would have went through the net as well, fam. Like,
he lost. That was his first goal as well, isn't it?
I love Anderson, man. When people get on to him, I love Anderson, man. I thought
especially
he was
sick. That season there, he was amazing. Remember that away performance at Anfield? When he bossed Gerrard, and then he bossed Fabregas against Arsenal 4-0 FA Cup. Bro, he was immense that season. But then after, I don't know what. Once he got that injury, he never.
Yeah, and then the
came
weight
back.
issues and that, man. I remember he scored a couple of goals already, and I think me and Mark spoke about it. I don't know if Mark's gone. Is Mark still there? Can you still hear me, Biz?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I don't know if Mark will come back. Hopefully so. Anyway, I know we've overran, but boy, when he's talking about memories, it's too good, man.
Yeah,
like it's so hard, people. Let's just go through what some of the guys had. You know what? Let me remove Mark, and then hopefully he comes back in. I think that might help him. See, and then when he comes back, let me just test it.
Yeah, he's coming back in.
I'll remove him and then. Yeah, I'll bring him back in. Hopefully, his stream comes back. But you know what? It's been brilliant, man. People, if you just tuned in, it's Trafford Tunnel. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button. I know we like to do things under an hour, but this is just memories, man. And you got to relive and talk. And so, what have we got tonight so far? Got my little whiteboard, so you know what is coming in action. Big up the misses on this one. So I had number 5. I had the Michael Owen goal against Man City in a derby. Mark had the FA Cup final where Lingard scores. Arbiz went for the goal against AC Milan, and you could say the whole victory when we beat them 3-2. Rooney with the winner there. Number 4s, I had the Rooney signing. Mark went for Kiko Makeda when he helped win us the title when he scored against Aston Villa. We then had the 0-4 or 0-5 or maybe 0-3-0-4. We can't put a lid on it yet. The victory against Arsenal, where it's the famous Roy Keane incident with Vieira and John O'Shea turns into Roberto Carlos. We go to number 3, so the top 3 for the medals. I had Scholes Champions League goal in the semi-final. Mark had the Rooney signing. So whereas I had it 4, he had it 3. Arbiz had the Rooney Hat Trick against Fenerbahce in the famous Champions League. We then go into the silver medals, and we've got Van Persie goal for me against City in the derby when he whips it in the 94th minute into the bottom right corner. So for you Man City fans and you Feed the Goat podcasters, fling that one up on YouTube. And then Mark's got the Champions League win as his number 2, which surprised me there, the win in Moscow. And Arbiz went for something different, which I love, throwing it back with a John O'Shea goal against Liverpool at Anfield, which helped us win another title. And we hadn't won one in 4 years, as he mentioned. And then the famous number 1, I went for the Champions League win against Moscow. But Mark and Arbiz switched it up. They went with Sir Alex Ferguson. Mark went with the news breaking that Alex Ferguson was leaving at the end of the season when we beat City for the league title. And Arbiz went for Alex Ferguson when he was potentially leaving, when Sven-Goran Eriksson was going to come in charge. But Ferguson said, you know what, I'm staying and I'm going to stay for another maybe 9 years after that, 9-10 years after that. And that helped us win many titles, including the FA Cup, Champions Leagues, Community Shields, and more. Go on, man. Yeah, of course.
Can I just say that some of the ones that I was gonna put on, I was gonna do 5-3, come back against Spurs. Remember 3-0 down at half time, come back 5-3. Rashford penalty against PSG. Yeah, that moment there. The game wasn't great.
That made Ole in it for now.
That made Ole, but it's just like, bro, going into that game, none of us thought we could knock PSG out. We thought when we first got them, when the draw came out in December, we were just like, nah, we're going to get absolutely humiliated. Like, City just battered us 3-1 the other day. Liverpool just boxed us off. Had 19 shots on target. Every player on that pitch had a shot on target except for their goalie. And it was like, bro, where are we going? And then Solskjaer comes in and, Rashford does the rest. And that's an amazing moment. I was going to do Wanfield as a moment recently.
Yeah, that's a great one.
One matters one. I had the Forlan one down, and I just had a few Arsenal ones where we battered them 8-2 and 6-1, and and the 49 and out.
49 and out, that's another big one. Yeah, they're all great moments in the own way, man. We've got even commented World FA Cup goal special.
Was that the Man City away one, 3-2? Scholes' return back from retirement.
Oh, yeah, we won that. And that was at Etihad as well. At Etihad. Ryan here with a 7-1 versus Roma.
Oh,
do you know what?
My God.
That's underrated as well.
I forgot about that. Oh, do you know what? How the fuck did I forget about that?
That's a brilliant one. Do you know what makes it?
Big up Ryan. Big up Ryan.
It's hard, because...
How the fuck did I forget 7-1? Are you trying?
Let me ask you something, I might be controversial. Sorry, I'm overrunning, man. We're going to chat for 5 more minutes, but... Do you think that win was overrated? Because, or I don't know. Do you know what? That's such a weird. It's amazing. It's 7-1, but then I think, is it still with that? Is it as big as what people think?
Do you know what it is? I put the Milan one in, 3-2, and that came after the Roma 7-1.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know what made me didn't think the Roma 7-1, but I don't know. It's probably because I think we gave Roma too much respect in that first leg. And if I'm not sure, I think Scholes got sent off. Pissed me off when you got sent off early in that game as well. But Roma was a pretty decent team at that time, man. The Rossi and Totti and these, man.
Yeah, true.
But,
Perotti and
the way we slapped them. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah. I think only because we didn't go on to win the Champions League that year, why it's not amazing. Like that Milan one's just amazing to me because obviously I was at the game and you know it was like the kickstart of believing United could win another Champions League.
Yeah.
But,
do you know what? It's mad, yeah, because I'll always remember that era from, I think that was 06 that was, but that era from 07, 08 to 2011, if we didn't have to play that phenomenal Barcelona side, yeah, we could have had 3 Champions Leagues and be one of the, we could,
100%,
yeah, but it's simple as that.
100%.
We just ran into this side that
and
will
even
probably never be epitomized again.
2009-10 one when we got knocked out by Bayern Munich with that Robin amazing volley.
Could have won it that year. And we could have won it when Madrid knocked us out.
We should have won it that year, but we would have went to the final. And I think we would have beaten Mourinho's Inter that year. Like, I know we'd lost Tevez and Ronaldo, but bro, our back line, you weren't getting through it. And I don't know what that game, I don't know what happened, man. 3-0 up in 10 minutes. Like, Nani was on fire, Darren Gibson, you know.
And
man,
Antonio Valencia even whipping it in and that.
Valencia was amazing that season. And I don't know what, I think when Rooney I think we forced Rooney to play that game. Rooney wasn't fit and we forced him to play and man, we just wasn't the same team once Rooney broke down, man.
Nah, it's so true. It's just gutting to have so many needy moments. But then again, we've had so many great moments, as we discussed tonight, people.
Amazing.
I loved all the comments as well. Everyone getting involved. Big up yourselves. We really thank you for your support, man. Make sure, most importantly, you're liking and subscribing. If you're here, please, we do appreciate a like so much. We try and get every video to 30 likes. Never a Foul was nearly on 800 subscribers as well. So you support on our channel, Never a Foul, even the individual channels like Trafford Tunnel, the City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, and we've got Liverpool one launching soon. We're just one big family, man. And you know, without you guys viewing it, without the guests, without all the hosts, it's not a show, man. So we massively appreciate it. Jerry, big up yourselves. People, if you're tuning to myself, look at Jerry's channel there, United Team Talk, man, doing great things. So love that. And then, we're going to be back next week when the Premier League returns, man. So, we've got Brighton this weekend. Hopefully, Martial's injury is not too bad and we can get back winning ways. I think, you know, we need to cement the top 4 and then I think the Europa League straight in as well. Luckily, we've got Granada. Touch wood, I'm saying. Luckily.
Is that away first leg?
Yeah, away first leg. So, we need to get the job done there. But now, guys, that's been a brilliant episode, man. The number one moment, just to remind you people, my one was the Champions League win in Moscow. Our biz went for when Sir Alex Ferguson was going to leave Manchester United and Sven Goran Eriksson was going to stay in charge. But Alex Ferguson said no and cemented his legacy. And then Mark went for, and big up Mark, by the way. Sorry, people. Mark was part of the show, but I think his internet just cut out. So we've lost him. But for all his points and opinions, go back and watch the show again. Big up Mark every single time. He went for when Ferguson left. And I think that news broke everyone because it was so sad and unexpected. But yeah, man, it's been the Trafford Tunnel with a little best moments of the last 2 decades, top 5. If you've just joined now, make sure you watch it back. There's some great ones in there. But yeah, man, Biz, thank you ever so much for coming on, my guy.
Come on, my bro. Every time, man. Big up Trafford Tunnel, Never a Foul. Again, congratulations, 1,000 views on the last video.
Yeah,
thank you. It's only going to get bigger and better, my bro.
Love that, man. Thank you so much, people, for everyone that viewed that video as well, helping us get our first 1,000 videos. Spurs now has achieved that as well, so big up the boys for views from Skywalk. And hopefully we're just going to grow. And like Soups made the banner, we're just going to give you real views, honest views. And yeah, man, I hope you lot are really enjoying what we're doing. And hopefully you're going to see more of Biz as well, because I'm going to get something special lined up in the summer, but I ain't going to tell you lot too early. But yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Make sure you all have a blessed evening and follow those letdown rules. But you can go in your friend's garden now, so enjoy that.